Now, in other news, the chairman of the US Joint Chiefs of Staff is warning North Korea could test the incoming Biden administration with a possible military provocation. He also pointed out how the regime is facing many internal challenges. Hong Yi reports.
There is the possibility that Pyongyang could stage a military provocation in the near future, as the North has been continuously working on improving its nuclear and missile capabilities. This is what the chairman of the U.S. Joint Chief of Staff, Mark Milley, said at a virtual seminar hosted by U.S. think tank, the Brookings Institution, on Wednesday. Evaluating the current situation on the Korean Peninsula, Milley said North Korea is very likely to resume its military provocations to test the new Biden administration, as the North has a long history of doing things like that. Plus, North Korea, he said, is facing a wide variety of internal challenges. Milley also emphasized that as North Korea has developed its nuclear and missile delivery capabilities, the deterrence capabilities of South Korea, Japan, and the U.S. are very significant. He said the U.S. and South Korea are monitoring the situation closely and are capable of dealing with any North Korean provocation. Kurt Campbell, former Assistant Secretary of State for East Asian and Pacific Affairs, said Wednesday that Biden needs to make an early decision about how to engage with North Korea. Such a message can be interpreted as the need to prevent a buildup of tension on the Korean Peninsula from a possible North Korean provocation shortly after the inauguration of the Biden administration. During a virtual seminar hosted by the Atlantic Council and sponsored by the Korea Foundation, the former U.S. diplomat stressed the need for Biden to send an early signal to North Korea, working in consultation and partnership with South Korea. Referring to President Donald Trump's summit with the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, Campbell said it is that boldness that the Biden administration needs to emulate or admire. He also said that it is not in the strategic interest of the U.S. to have its closest allies, South Korea and Japan, at odds with each other, and that the U.S. could potentially play a role in resolving this relationship. Hong Yu, Arirang News.